Batman, on a level, you could be the greatest individual in football history.
We are back with another video, and I'm joined by Ty. Biz will be joining us shortly. But Ty, how many excuses are you going to come up with today?
The comments, Mafu straight, destroy them, Statman. Like, not even give me a chance. I'm coming on the rant flex. We don't need Ronaldo. Why is this guy wasting my time playing up front, conceding points to Everton? We would have won that game if Ronaldo didn't come on that pitch. That's what I'm saying to you, Statman. I'm starting it off like that. Big up anyway. Big up Statman on the light. He's wearing the Bayern shirt. Big up everyone. Hope you had a blessed weekend. I'm pissed off, man. I don't like waiting 2 weeks after we don't win a game of football to play again. But yeah, we lost that game. We drew that game because Ronaldo come on the pitch.
So you're blaming Ronaldo for that performance, yeah?
Luke Shaw is a bit of a foolish boy for coming over and cutting the avenues. But as soon as Ronaldo come on that pitch, we lost everything. We know it. We were in control. Martial,
listen. Around
the pitch.
Whoa!
No intensity.
You're starting off like that, yeah? First of all, I do agree the sub came too early. But secondly, let's not act like we were playing unbelievable football without Cristiano Ronaldo.
Jadon Sancho come on and looked good. Ronaldo come on and we played with 10 men. Don't lie, Bains. I'm telling you, right, people.
Did you think Cavani was good then?
I'm not even coming on a rant fix. I'm telling you now, when we play these big games, these Leicester, these Spurs, these Liverpool, these Man Cities, let's see what Ronaldo does. When you can't score goals and you've got to have an overall package, let's see what Ronaldo does. Let's see what Ronaldo does when it comes to overall package in these big games. You can't just stand there and wait for a chance. Move around, do what Cavani done. Even though we weren't doing loads on iron, he was.
This is the same guy that loves Martial and he's talking about movement.
Martial, what did he do? What did he do? Come on,
exactly. No, but you can't be talking about Ronaldo's movement when you literally stand Martial.
Did we play worse? Did the intensity drop when Ronaldo was in the middle of the pitch? Yes or no?
We were clueless anyway for the last 40 minutes without Ronaldo.
Did it drop when Ronaldo come on the pitch, babes?
Do I think? Nah. They're two different type of players in terms of Cavani will just move around more and stuff, innit?
Move around
so
more.
It looked like Cavani's more mobile.
Decore, Allen have to look around their shoulders more. Ronaldo just standing there. He doesn't move. He's frustrating. I said this to people. There's going to be times where he scores 25, 30 goals or 20 goals. I get it. Do you know what my boy said to me at work? There's going to be games where Villarreal, he scores in the last minute. We win 2-1. But if you have a front three like we did the other day, we could have probably won that 3-1 and we wouldn't have to score in the last minute. There's certain games where Ronaldo is not going to be required. And that game there against Everton was a pointless sub. 55 minutes, I was like, yeah, we're good. I can see
Who made that sub?
He only made that sub.
So that's another mistake that you're bad
Ronaldo's probably in his ear saying, get me on the pitch. Because
listen,
because 75,000 men have come to see him. Waste, man.
Do you want me to play Biz's voice message then?
Biz is not bottled it. Biz knows that I've come to cook Ronaldo and he's with Bains on this one.
This is busy the other day when Ronaldo got dropped.
You man, I don't ever want to hear you say my manager ain't got balls, to drop Ronaldo, All right then.
So same way you're praising Oli for benching Ronaldo, same way we're criticizing Oli for bringing on Ronaldo. Then let's keep the same energy.
Yeah, Oli's wrong and Ronaldo, both of them, they come as a pair. I don't mind. Pucker pies, they come as a pair. Ronaldo.
What do we create for Cristiano Ronaldo?
Oli shouldn't have brought him on, and Ronaldo should have just said, you know what, I'm going to call off this game. But of course he wants to play, but I have to be honest. Big up, Ahmed. I can't lie. I just think Ronaldo needs to offer more than just goals. And yes, I can blame Oli's role because we didn't need Ronaldo, Fahim. We did not need him. We've done everything right so far in the transfers. We've got Varane, we've got Sancho. Yeah, we've got Wan-Bissaka. We've got players we needed, right? We've got a right back, we've got a winger, and we've got a centre back. We just got Ronaldo because he was going to Manchester City. We weren't even in talks with him. We were not linked with him. We just got him because we did not want him to go to our rivals. We did not need him, and now he's fucked up the balance of the team because now he's just going to play because he wants to play because Ronaldo.
Do you think we have a balanced front three that Oli picks consistently without Cristiano Ronaldo?
I think we'll be better without Ronaldo. I think we'll be better without Ronaldo in attack. I generally do. I think
with Martial up, yeah?
No. Do you know what? I don't mind Cavani playing there when you can rotate the wingers because I think he gives us movement, so he brings other players into play because he's occupying defenders. Ronaldo. It's all about Ronaldo. We've got Townsend coming to our ends and doing this because of my man standing there not moving.
No, it's because of Ollie and his clueless tactics that we couldn't beat Everton, even though they're Calvert-Lewin, Richarlison, Seamus Coleman, and Gomez out.
Yeah, I admit we beat them without Ronaldo on the pitch, though. We beat them. I was not worried. I actually thought, you know what? Yeah, they had a couple counter attacks because we got Fred and McTominay in there. He took off as well. I don't know why he took off Fred because he was having a better game than McTominay, even though he got bullied for the goal. But at the end of the day, for me, I just think, you know, Ronaldo needs to offer more than just sticking it in the goal net. I think when it comes to these big games, Bains, I'm saying it now because I'm not one of these guys going to be like, oh, did you watch him again? Say, oh, he didn't move. We'll see people in the comments when we're playing.
So what does Cavani do other than run around like a headless chicken?
But it creates space.
Because let's be honest, Cavani's hold-up play is not unbelievable as well.
It's not unbelievable. Ronaldo can't hold up anything. He can't hold up his own washing.
Lies.
Ronaldo could not hold up his own washing.
Lies.
Baby's probably thinking, where's this energy come from? Honestly, because I'm ready to cook.
This guy has more energy for Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the best players in the world, than he has to Ollie. He's probably one of the worst managers in the league.
Ollie makes mistakes. I admit that. He got it wrong on the weekend.
Just mistakes.
But people
just mistakes.
Listen, people.
It's more than just mistakes we're talking right now. He's making calamity errors week in, week out.
People criticize Ollie for not starting Ronaldo. Why? Why? It's the right thing to do. What do you mean?
Huh? Resting Cristiano Ronaldo before an international break. Resting Paul Pogba before an international break.
I said it. I want Ronaldo rested this weekend. And I said, when I saw that lineup, do you know how happy I was? When I saw Cavani, Greenwood, and Martial, I was like, yes, Ollie. You're actually showing some balls. You're playing Martial.
My guy, suck up to Martial.
Right here, slapping it top bin. He's going to start next game because now he's back.
It was a deflected goal, but okay.
And we take that right now.
Exactly, because he hasn't been good for the last 18 months, yeah?
12 yards out, 18 yards out, tappings, we take them. Martial's back.
But when is Cristiano Ronaldo doing that, people will have a different energy.
I hadn't had a different energy for him.
Oh, Ronaldo, he needs to do more than just goals. When Martial gets a deflected goal, yeah? Hey, Martial, best player in the world.
Nah, not best player in the world. Salah is the best player in the world. We know that. We know that.
That's nonsense.
Ronaldo needs to do, Biz, he needs to do more. With these big games, you know, I can't wait. We're going to have some great debates. Let's see what Ronaldo, I'll put you in the oven. I want you to come out crispy for Bains. Because if you're not and you're undercooked.
Fine, let's see what your manager does as well. Let's see what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer does.
What do you want him to do? What front three do you want him to see him play then?
Win games. That's what I want him to do. Affect the game from the sideline. That's what I want him to do. Have a set up the correct way. That's what I want him to do. But guess what? Do I think that's going to happen? The answer is no. And I'm confident. The answer is no. But anyway, big up United Tobes with the super chat. Big up man G. Cook this guy, fam. He's accepting mediocrity even though he knows Ollie ain't good enough. 100%. United Tobes, you're spot on. This guy is accepting mediocrity even though he knows Ollie ain't good enough.
I'm not accepting mediocrity.
Man like AFTV tie, we have our own right here. I 100% agree with that. AFTV tie. I can't lie. The way Ty moves here right now, he says all the points of Ollie out is here, but then he still backs his manager for some reason.
Listen, he nearly got it right. We could have beat Everton 2-0 on the weekend and been cozy. And I was like, you know what? Well done for the changes. He didn't play Ronaldo, which was the right move. We conceded a stupid goal from a counter attack.
So do you think resting?
Man. Fred getting bullied, that's not Ollie's fault. Luke Shaw cutting over, that's not Ollie's fault.
Yeah, but listen, I hear that, yeah, but how many times do we see Luke Shaw being caught out of position on that left-hand side for goals? Yeah, we saw it the exact same thing against Newcastle when Javi Maguire scored.
But that's obviously some position issue between the centre-backs or something that's going on there. But Ollie can't affect it right there in that moment. You're playing at high speed.
I hate this. But it's the same thing with the Wan-Bissaka thing last year. How many times do we see Wan-Bissaka make a mistake back post? Did we correct it all season?
You haven't done that this season.
Did we correct that all of our season though?
No, we corrected it this season.
So you want to wait another season for us to correct the Luke Shaw mistake down the left-hand side?
That's an unfortunate goal. We got bullied from a corner, counter-attack. Fred should have won that. Fred should have took a yellow. Come on, man. We got to be realistic here.
What else did we create going forward that game?
There's every goal we concede falling the manager.
Nah, but some of them do right now. Because some of them are coaching issues.
Some of them do, but that goal there on the weekend, we should have not conceded that to Everton. We do, and then we struggle to get back in the game. Why? Because we've got no one moving up front. We've got a brick wall.
But what did we create before Cristiano Ronaldo went off?
We started the second half brightly.
What did we create?
McTominay, I think he could have made it 2-0 when he misses the ball.
What did we create? Clear-cut chances. Give me answers.
The McTominay chance. But for me,
and in the first half?
It wasn't about creating. It was about control. We had control of the game until they scored. I don't care about winning 2-3-0. If we win 1-0 that game and Martial is the winner, that's the winner. But it's about control. We were kind of in control.
And if you want to control a game, don't you bring on someone like the Man United?
He made the wrong sub. I agree with that. He made the wrong sub.
Oli made the wrong sub once again.
Why can't you hold your hand up and say, do you know what, yeah? Ronaldo was the wrong sub. I want you to say that, Bains. Stop backing your boy and back the fixture. Ronaldo was not the right sub to bring on. And you can say, do you know what? He was right.
I don't think you listened to me. I said that sub came too early.
Yeah, no. But you still think he should have been on the pitch?
No. I said he should have not come on. I think that was the wrong sub. I think he just should have done the Martial sub because apparently he was injured and that was it.
Cavani header, yeah, good point. Cavani header, Martial header, McTominay chance. They created their chances of counter-attacks. Demarai Gray pinching the ball, running past McFred. Again, their goal coming from them bullying McFred from a corner. They didn't open us up and carve us open. They just pinched the ball a couple times from our midfield. For me, I'm just saying back the fixture. And at the end of the day, Ronaldo shouldn't. I love that 38 says. I love that man said back the fixture. But I just think we should back the fixture. And at the end of the day, Ronaldo didn't need to come on in that game. Like,
yeah, I know that. But your energy shouldn't be on Cristiano Ronaldo. Your energy should be on the manager for bringing him on when it was the wrong sub.
It's on both. I admit. You know. I come with.
But you know what Cristiano Ronaldo brings.
Pardon?
Fine. If you think his movement's not the best, then why would you take him off? You know what? You should know your player's strengths and weaknesses.
He must have got off Cavani because he hadn't played 90 minutes or started the game yet. That must be the only reason. Because Martial come off.
Let Cavani on the bench and let him come on for the last 30 then.
Yeah, it's on both. For me, it's on Oli and Ronaldo's performance up top because they were able to press up higher. He weren't occupying the defenders. And I think we just changed. I think Jadon Sancho was very bright. I thought, I'll be honest with you, that was Jadon Sancho's best performance for me in a Manchester United shirt. I genuinely agree that.
But I think at the same time, Luke Shaw let him down massively down that side.
Yeah, he didn't get the support. Jadon Sancho's worst part about his game was that he had a shot in the 90th minute, which he could have whipped top bin, which Martial would have done. Yeah. He didn't do that.
No guarantees on that, but maybe.
No guarantees. But other than that, Jadon Sancho was a good cameo, but he done more than Ronaldo. I could see that he was on the pitch. That's the difference for me. Ronaldo come on the pitch, I didn't even notice he was there. Sancho come on the pitch, and I'm like, this
but you could argue it's also easier to affect the game from out wide than it is to up front. Especially with the type of play Cristiano Ronaldo is.
The game up front, try and do something different. Try and adapt to the game then. Because Cavani, like you said, oh, he didn't do much, but he had that header. He was linking up play. He was dropping into little pockets and everything. But it was actually creating us for more chances. I personally think in that first half, we actually looked quite fluid. It was about the team and not individuals. And for me, Ronaldo brings that individualism, and I don't like that. And do you know what? I was even talking to Hadj about it. Yeah, big up Hadj on this one. He was saying, look at the players that thrive under Oli, and this is again goes back to Oli. Players like Greenwood, players like Ronaldo, players like Rashford, because they cut in, shoot. They impact, like they're quickly short bursts. But when you look at the high IQ players, you're going to look at Sancho, maybe going to struggle. You look at Martial, you look at Van der Beek, you look at Matic and that. They're possession-based players. So unfortunately, over the season, we're going to see that players like Ronaldo are going to have shit games.
So why did the manager sign them?
Because they suit him. They suit Oli. But
you just said players like Sancho and Donny Van der Beek don't suit him, but he signed them.
I don't know why. But
then why did the manager sign them?
I don't know because honestly, if you put Sancho in the Man City side, he's cooking at Anfield yesterday.
So that means his recruitment hasn't been as good, according to you.
The players are good, but I don't think Oli started. The players are good because for the long-term future, Sancho and Van der Beek, hopefully they stayed. If he goes on loan, Van der Beek reports today. If Oli's gone by then, and we get a
so you think we're just signing good players for the sake of it, and instead of actually fitting out into a starting 11?
You could probably say that, you know. Varane's
then you can't praise Ole Gunnar Solskjaer for his recruitment, which a lot of Ole Gunnars like to do. Because
I think when Ollie's not here, the right manager does get the right performances out of these players. Honestly, I think, you know, Ollie's done his thing in terms of the man management.
I love time, man.
The restructure, the culture, you know, everything he's brought back in terms of we was in the mud. I didn't even want to watch football under Mourinho. I've said it. But he needs an experience. Ferguson had Melistine. He had, obviously, Carlos Queiroz. He used to adapt and change coaches. We get someone back in there to help Ollie. I think we can play. We can play football with these players. But McKenna and Phelan, come on, man. We know they're not the guys.
Yeah, but your manager also keeps them in the job.
He does, but you've got to look at the framework. I just
your manager also brought Mike Phelan in.
Yeah, I literally done a show on Trafford Tunnel saying that it's not Ollie keeping McKenna, keeping Carricks and Phelans. You've got to look at the Glazers, right? And they are going to.
Did the Glazers bring in Mike Phelan, or was it Ole Gunnar Solskjaer?
they're going to have a framework in place. If Ollie's got a deal to 2024, of course, Carrick, McKenna, and Phelan are. Because if you're going to come out a week ago and have a statement that you're backing the manager, you've got to make it all align in place. You can't have Phelan on a deal to 2022, Carrick on one to 2021. You've got to make them all align. You get what I'm saying? So for me,
listen, I'm not talking about a contract extension though. I'm talking if you think Mike Phelan's not good enough and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer brought him in, then Ole Gunnar Solskjaer deserves the blame.
You know what? I like Phelan. I like Carrick. McKenna, not so sure on. He just needed to add a coach. I don't mind if we have if we had a recognized coach to this. I don't mind Phelan and Carrick being. Phelan's one thing to Ferguson. He's got the experience. Carrick's one thing as a player. He's a good player. I don't know whether it means he's a good coach, but we'll still not replace Carrick. You might as well get him on the pitch now. Then you got Ollie, who does the man managing, and he's not.
How do you criticize someone like Kieran McKenna then more than you do with Michael Carrick? At least Kieran McKenna was actually a coach beforehand, kind of thing.
Yeah, he probably was. Maybe just the way he looks. I don't know.
What kind of logic do these Ollie-inners come up with?
But don't come on. We've got Bains. If we get a good coach in there, I think there's a framework there with a proper coach that we've got the balance in from the Phelan experience. The Ollie can do the man management.
And then you still expect the manager to affect the game from the sideline though, and the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer still has the final say. But Ole Gunnar Solskjaer still has the final say.
Carlos Queiroz was so important to Alex Ferguson. So important.
Yeah, but still, the manager makes the final say in subs.
I know, but then you have someone who's...
And at the same time, then we're talking... What about man management skills at the end of the day? Because let's be honest, everyone loves to talk about man management skills with Ollie, yeah? But Donny van der Beek's unhappy. Ronaldo's apparently unhappy, according to reports. Pogba looked unhappy the other day. Well, we've got players like Eric Bailly, who after dropping good performances, getting us to the top of the league, get benched straight away when Victor Lindelof's back.
It's a results business. People are not going to be happy. We've got 1 point from 6 points. We've lost to Villa at home and we've drawn to Everton at home. That's not good enough. We could be sat on 19 points right now. What are Chelsea on? 16 points. 3 points clear top of the table. We've messed up. I'm vexed.
We've got 2 wins from our last 6. We're out of the Carabao Cup already. And you're talking about results-based business and you're still backing Ollie.
Because
our 2 wins came. Our 2 wins.
His position's not untenable yet.
Listen, our 2 wins came from a 90th minute De Gea penalty save and a 90th minute Cristiano Ronaldo goal. Because all he lost to talk about fine margins, isn't it? Yeah. So let's talk about fine margins for victory.
Everyone in the comments is on to me. I get it. Like, you don't want Ollie out. And I can understand it. I've never disagreed with Bains. Ever since I've done these things, I've never disagreed.
Then why are you not Ollie out? Why are you still back him?
His position for me is not untenable. I don't think it's at the point where I'm like, there's no return for him. And once I'm Ollie out, Bains, I'm Ollie out forever. We'll be cooking good. We'll be cooking at good. Because I'll be Ollie out with you. But for now, these shoes have got to be more entertaining because I'm still Ollie in to the point that I'm like, I don't want him gone yet. Because I still think that we could still there's plays in there. If you pick the right 11, we can still turn around. If we go and beat Leicester and then we go and beat Tottenham or Liverpool and we win 3 in a row, people are going to be singing.
If buts and maybes again, yeah.
Yeah, but let's see. Like I said to you, let's see.
Are you confident of beating Leicester, Liverpool, and all them teams?
I am. Skip it.
Oh. This is the same guy that said Ollie's going to win the Champions League as well, yeah? Don't forget this.
Styles make fights. Styles make fights. We're going to beat Leicester. They've not been cooking this year. They've been poor this year. We're going to beat Tottenham because we outplayed.
You know when we played Young Boys, I think they were 4th in the league, I think it was.
Doesn't matter. Styles.
So they weren't cooking either.
We'll go to Leicester and we'll beat them. We're going to play Tottenham and we always play better than Tottenham. We know we do. We're going to beat them. And then we're going to play Liverpool. And that's the game, I'll be honest with you. I don't know.
Wait, what did you say about the Tottenham game? We always beat them. We lost 6-1 last year.
No, but we always play better than them. When we lost 6-1, forget that game. That game's void. 10 men, everything. No fans in the stadium. That game's void for me.
I don't know how games can be void, though.
We drew 1-1 with them.
We lost 6-1.
These are the games I'm looking at. 1-1, return of lockdown when Fernandes scores that penalty. We should have beat them. We were better than them. Bergwijn twists up Maguire. We were better than them at 90 minutes. We played them away last year. Cavani comes back last year. 3-1 we beat them, or 2-1. Cavani, second half performance. We are always better than Spurs. I'm not saying that we don't want to say we play better football. They're just as bad as us. But we are always better than Spurs over 90 minutes.
We are also better than Aston Villa. We are also better than West Ham. But guess what? We lost. So there's no guarantees in football.
There's no guarantees. But you asked me, do I think we beat them? I said yes.
You're lying to yourself. But big up United's hopes with another super chat. We just needed intensity. We don't need tactics to win the league. Back your manager. Get in there, being Statman. Asked Ty what top club takes Ollie. Answer that. Why are you laughing?
Answer that.
Well, you think Bayern Munich take Oli?
Nah, they don't.
You think Crystal Palace take Oli?
Yeah.
Fine. You think Brentford take Oli?
Ooh, Thomas Frank.
Because I can't like if you ask Brentford fans,
not over Thomas Frank, but you'll say if Thomas Frank was sacked and Oli become available, he might be considered for an application. Don't mean he'll get the job.
Yeah, he'll be considered because he managed Man United. It doesn't mean he's good.
Does Oli get a job in the top 7, top 8? No, we don't. I'm honest about it. Oli don't get a job. It's just because he's just got a job at Man United. He doesn't. His resume and his experience does not get him a job in the top 8. I admit that 100,000,000%.
And you still back him to be a manager of Manchester United.
I want Eric Ten Hag. Oli came in as a right. Oli didn't get employed as Manchester United manager because right. This is what annoys me, right? Oli did not. It wasn't right. The Manchester United job was vacant, right? We got Oli in to just steady the ship to the end of the season. People are acting like we had applications, and we're like, right, we're going to go out and get Oli. Mourinho was gone, and we just needed someone to come in and steady the ship who knows the club. So Oli came in. There weren't no plans to keep him until 3 years down the line. There wasn't no plan for that. He come in. We started winning games. We knocked PSG out of the Champions League, and the club were like, you know what? Maybe we've tried the Louis van Gaal and the Mourinhos, and we've tried people who are high profile, experienced, and even though they won a couple trophies, the club was still fragile. Fans were still a bit unhappy. I was unhappy. So for me, at the end of the day, Oli was not. It's not like people in the comments. I'm saying this. It's not like people said, "Oh, Oli, Glazers go right. Let's pick up some applications. Right, we're going to pick Oli." He just came in to steady the ship. He overperformed, so he got the job. So why are people now confused about, oh, would Oli get a job at the top 7, top 6? No, he wouldn't. But he wouldn't get the job at Man United if there was open applications. He come in to steady the ship, Bains. He did that, and he got the job on merit at that time. Am I wrong? No.
Yeah, but now also on merit, he deserves to get sacked.
What? So we finished. Where do we finish in the league last year? Second in the league.
Second, I know. Go on.
Yeah, second in the league. We've got to obviously, like I said, Europa League final. We should have got knocked out of the Champions League. We've got deep into competitions. We want to be winning, but he's brought the right players. He's restored the culture. He deserves a fair. He deserves a fair crack at the whip. Third season syndrome in. If he's not good enough,
culture hype.
No, but listen, he deserves a fair crack at the wheel now. But he's making the same mistakes, so he's shooting himself in his own foot. I admit that he's shooting himself in the foot. But he deserves a third season. He deserves this season. And at the end of it, if nothing's improved, I'll be like, cool, it's time to go. If you get knocked out of the Champions League, it's time to go. If we play Chelsea December the 2nd, and we're 10 points off, I'm going to be raising eyebrows.
Can we talk about trophies instead of DNA?
We ain't won no trophies under Oli. Simple as that.
Big up Robusta D with a super chat. Please, will someone get this Statman? He's inhaler. Listen, I need it right now. And now he's joined by his counterpart Biz.
Come on. Biz, it's been me versus the world, bro.
Oh, what? Are they onto you hard, yeah?
I'm holding it.
Biz, I got a question for you.
I stood firm.
Are trophies for egos?
Say again?
Are trophies for egos?
A little bit.
Oh my!
No. Come on, no. I'm joking. Of course not.
Well, let's be honest here. We can't tell with you when you're joking or not.
No. Of course not. Like League Cup and that, yeah, like they're meaty cups, innit? But like the Champions League and the big boy trophies, then yeah, come on.
The comments are ready for Biz. The League Cup to me, they are ready for Biz now.
The League Cup is for egos. Listen, we haven't won any. We've had 18 attempts of winning a trophy. We haven't won a trophy in 4 years now. I don't think it's for egos. We actually need this.
Yeah, but not just the League Cup, though, innit? Like said, figured out last week, bro. You said finishing 4th and a League Cup is not good enough. So
yeah, but that doesn't mean I'm not taking the League Cup, is it?
All right, cool.
Biz, what did you say to me the other day when you rang me? Did you say to me, if we get knocked out of the Champions League, but we're second or top of the table, you keep Oli in it?
Yeah. But if we're like mathematically like done out, like how we were with Jose, like 20 points off top 4 and out of the Champions League, then yeah, I'll have to pull the plug on Oli.
What do you think on that? That's what I've asked him. Because
wait, say it again.
They said if we get knocked out of the Champions League in the group stages, but we're second or top of the table, he keeps Oli.
He gets knocked
Till-
out of the group stages. No, he goes.
He goes
What?
regardless, even if he's
Out of
top
the
of
group
the league.
stages.
Top of the league, second.
It depends,
in the
innit?
Prem.
It depends, like how it. Like first of all, you said
Yeah,
second, innit?
if-
Say if we're
if-
second with like 10 points off.
Oh,
there's no
then
point.
yeah. Then yeah. Pull the plug.
Because what
Pull the
we'll
plug.
find out in December, innit?
Yeah, pull the plug.
Yeah.
For sure. As much as I rate the brother, like, yeah, pull the plug, man. Pull the plug.
See,
But,
we
Wait,
are
so
being-
wait, Biz, you will be Ollie out if we get knocked out of the Champions League in the group stages.
Yeah.
Someone click that, and if we do, watch how he finds another excuse.
This guy, you know. This guy. Nah, bro, you can't have Ronaldo and Varane and have these men playing Europa League football. That's embarrassing. And then I think Hadj was saying the other day, if we come fourth, we could be in the fucking conference, bro. Now, if that happens, I'm
You
not
probably
coming
give Ollie a
back
knighthood
into
knowing
it.
you.
I'll
Love
have
me,
the
bro.
job.
Love me.
Biz, you know what though? Bains just said to me, you know, on the weekend. So I just want to quickly ask you because I've been going on about Ronaldo for a bit. We're going to do a show on Trafford Tunnel tomorrow, people. So please subscribe to the description. Bains is going to be on tomorrow. Did the game change when Ronaldo come on the pitch? I haven't spoken to you about it. I'm not going to be biased. I want to hit sip your water.
Did the game change when Ronaldo come on?
Yes, and did he need to come on? Honestly, I'm vexed about Ronaldo coming on. I've said it. People gun me down.
It wasn't Ronaldo coming on. It was Cavani coming off. Was the problem for me? I would have never have taken off Cavani. Martial, a little bit, because I ain't gonna lie. Before the goal, Martial was a bit non-existent. Like, let's be real. Nothing was happening.
Better. We progressed up the pitch better.
Yeah, but nothing was happening off the left, bruv. Like, most of our attacks were coming from the right, from Wan-Bissaka and Mason. Like, nothing was happening off the left. And
Biz,
until
who
he
made that
scored,
sub?
who made the sub?
Yeah.
I think Phelan might have spoke to Carrick, and then Carrick spoke to McKenna.
So
And
all the
then-
people Ollie has, yeah. And then Ollie had the final say.
Yeah, and it multiplied to Ollie making the final decision.
So you don't think it's Ronaldo? You don't think Ronaldo changed the way we played? Nothing, yeah.
Yeah,
So
a little
get
bit.
your sentiment away. Stop being like Baines' pal. Stop being Baines' pal for a minute.
But Ronaldo should have started, innit? He should have started, man.
Oh, fuck off. No, he shouldn't. You and Baines are just driving me nuts.
Nah,
Ronaldo,
come on,
baby.
man. 5-5,
No,
man.
Resting a player before international break.
Why
5-5,
why do we need to stop Ronaldo? Cavani was giving us more movement, everything I've seen in Ronaldo's 4 games, even though he scored. He just scores. We need to give
But I
think more than that.
But I think Ronaldo would give us more than what Martial was giving us in that game. Playing
On the
off
left?
Yeah, playing off the left. I genuinely believe that.
God. Oh, you lot.
I disagree with that because I can't lie. Ronaldo, Cavani, Bruno, Green, front forward. That's calamity. That's absolute calamity. No creators, all shooters, no balance in that front four at all. And you know I love Ronaldo.
Cheers. How could Martial be getting cooked for coming on, not played many games?
No, Martial. Listen,
Martial done his thing, but I still would have had Ronaldo starting. To tell you the truth.
Martial deserves to start next game. I don't want to hear anything.
Well, I don't know
He
about
scored a
that.
goal. He scored. We've been struggling. We actually retained balance.
Yeah, but then Jesse deserves to start.
No, he doesn't, because we know that Jesse's not good enough to start games.
But Ty, he's applying the same logic to you, innit? That he scored a goal, so he deserves to start.
No. We know. Stop. Baines. Jesse does not impact games from the start. He has to come off from the bench. He provides that energy.
Listen, I'm not saying. Listen, I prefer Martial starting over Jesse, innit? But I'm just saying he's applying that logic.
I get the logic, but for me, it comes down to the player. Martial's not the type of player you bring on with 20 minutes to go. Martial's the type you start and you bring off at 70 minutes because he's that type of player.
Yeah, no. Let me be real. Ole should have never made them changes. Like, me and Jerry were like, what? 9 minutes into the second half and man's made changes already. I couldn't believe it, but I don't think changes were needed to make because I felt like the momentum was there, innit? Like, you could see we were starting to like find like patterns were happening. It was happening, bruv. And then we conceded the goal when Ronaldo and them came on, innit?
Of course.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Of course we did, Biz. We're gonna win the game with Ronaldo on the pitch.
Wait, so Biz, what are your overall thoughts on the game here? Because Everton had no Richarlison, no Calvert-Lewin, no Gomez, no Fabian Delph, and no Seamus Coleman.
I thought first half
we still didn't beat them.
I know. First half we were pretty decent, like decent at best. We weren't fantastic, but I thought we deserved to be a goal up. Obviously, Everton had a couple moments, but nothing to really worry us. But the second half, man, I thought the first 5-10 minutes wasn't too bad, and then obviously the changes come, and then one sloppy error, and then it's 1-1, and then 20 minutes to go, we're just trying to knock them down, and nothing's happening. And then literally, they could have fucking grabbed all 3 points. That's the game. That's the game, man. So,
I do think a draw was a fair result, though.
Yeah, I thought Everton played well. I was really impressed with that Gordon. I thought he was pretty decent, man. He was all right, bruv. Every time he was making a nuisance of himself, bruv. Like,
he was good on possession, but Demarai Gray for me, nightmare.
Oh, yeah. Oh, bruv, when he sat down, McFred, bruv. Woo.
You know what's mad?
This is what I'm saying.
Ty. You know what's mad? We bought on Cristiano Ronaldo, and they bought on a guy called Lewis Dobbin. Are you not embarrassed that we drew to them?
I didn't even notice Lewis Dobbin come on the pitch.
I didn't even know that was his name. I just remember Dobbin. I think his first name was Lewis.
Yeah, the young mixed guy, I think. That's Everton's squad. That's the injury they've got. If we had injuries, we bring on the Langers. That's what we have to do. You have to adapt to the scenario.
No, our squad is not. It's a lot better than bringing on the Langers.
It is, but we win that game. We conceded from a corner, right? It's not Ollie's fault. And this is what I'm saying. We were in control of the game up until the goal. Yes, every team has spells or has attacks. We know that. It's football. Everton had a little couple of attacks in the first half because they dispossessed Fred and McTominay and stuff like that. Second half, we started off well. Luke Shaw and Martial were linking up nicely. McTominay had a little chance. We then bring on, obviously, Ronaldo and the sub. And for me, the intensity went. We didn't occupy the defenders. They pressed up more. And we conceded from a corner. And as much as everyone's like, oh, Ollie's wrong for not starting Ronaldo, I think Ollie was right for not starting Ronaldo. Can we blame Ollie for conceding that stupid goal from a corner? We can't. But everyone's just, Ollie, like jumping. It's not his fault. And yes, I get it. We probably had 30 minutes to get back into the game and score another goal. But for me, the intensity, the head just dropped, and we didn't have the right, Sancho done well when he came on, but we just didn't have that right oomph up there to get the goal. But it's just annoying. I think that game,
not bad. They're not bad changes. It's just the timing of them.
Yeah, we win that game for me with 1-0. If most things stay the same.
But do you know what though? Like
because Ronaldo was the one defending the corner, from the corner.
Do you know what? Yeah, we keep talking about our attacks.
We'll win 1-0, man. Relax.
We're not getting no. Listen, all right. So everyone keeps talking about the attacks. There's no fluidity, this and that. But bro, we ain't keeping no clean sheets, man. That's the main problem for me right now. And the thing is, we brought a coach in to come sort out the set pieces. I feel like that's near enough done. I feel like we're quite certain of set pieces now, defending wise. But everything else, man, just a lot of sloppy, slap mistakes are just happening, and we need to start keeping some clean sheets, bro.
I think
if we don't, man, that's
do we not continue the set piece after
the last time? Granada game and Leeds.
The last time we were 2-0 up in a game was 7th of March against Man City. That's the last time we were 2-0 up in a game.
Yeah, I see Temi too.
We need to sort the defending out, man. I know Varane's here, but that even goes for him as well. Man, I got to step up, man. There's too many individual errors that happen at the back.
Yeah, Biz is he's had enough. I think, Bains, you've got him. You're getting him,
And I'm getting you as well. You two are coming down with me,
They're coming down,
Big up growing symbol with the super chat. When the midfield is getting overrun like at Everton, why doesn't Bruno, a centre mid, ever come in to make it a free or more compact to help McFred till the tide is over like Herrera, Mike Pogba used to do?
I think he does. I think that's more. I think he does come back and help, man. You do see him coming deep, bruv. I even see Cavani come back deep the other day. It's McFred, innit? It's McFred, man. Ole, bruv, you're gonna die, bruv. Stop playing these two.
This is what I'm saying, Biz. It's not that Ole is such a bad manager for this club. His stupid decisions in terms of picking McFred are determining his results. If we don't play McFred, he plays Van der Beek and Matic in there, I think we could actually get better results.
Yeah, but he doesn't.
He doesn't. I know. I don't.
Exactly.
It's his fault. He's dying on his hill. I don't get it. But how would McKenna feeling also not?
How can you just say if Ole does this, if Ole does that? But guess what? He doesn't do it. So we still have to blame him. Yeah, you know what I say about this comment, yeah? But let me answer the super chat. Yeah, I do think sometimes in the bigger game, Bruno does leave us exposed in the midfield, innit? At times. But at the same time, Oli from the sideline should be seeing that because we did struggle a lot in the bigger games last year.
Yeah.
So tell Bruno maybe to drop back in it. But I do think at the same time, Bruno probably should be seeing the flow of the game and maybe helping out just slightly more kind of thing.
For me, Bruno's weakest point in his game is actually his positioning and his passing. And they're both double P. He's not Paul Pogba, positioning and passing. For me, he's always up there leaving us exposed. He's always there playing as the second striker, making overlapping runs. As soon as we get turned over in possession, McFred are there. And I'm not saying I like McFred, of course I don't, but they've then got to make a decision in a space of like 1 second. Do I go or do I not? And then obviously they're getting pulled in. And then once one gets pulled in, then that space, and then one's covering the other. And then we're getting exposed. So for me, it's about him adapting his positioning. He only drops deep I was just about to say that. He only drops deep when he wants the ball. That's it. Or when we become frustrated against a low block. He doesn't naturally have that sort of desire and effect to drop into the pockets. You could say Mason Mount. I know he doesn't play number 10-10 for Chelsea, but he plays that sort of more advanced role in midfield. But then he has the ability to drop back in. Basically, it's called being alert to danger. I don't feel Bruno is very alert to danger. Fred's not bad of it, actually, because that's why he tried to drop in and sort of track down, but he got bullied for the position. But I don't think McTominay and Bruno are the most alert to danger.
Okay, let's do like a little season review now. Who do you think has been our best player? Because I got mine.
De Gea, innit?
Same.
I agree on that. The guy,
man, we're back here again, bruv.
So, our best player has been our goalkeeper. What are your thoughts on that?
Not good enough. Actual Manchester United Football Club's best player, 7 games into the season, has been our goalkeeper. A goalkeeper that, and
we still haven't played the top side yet.
That 50% of fans wanted gone 6 months ago, as well.
De Gea's done unbelievably well to turn this around, but I think it is kind of embarrassing.
Of course, it
that
is.
Our best player has been a goalkeeper, especially when you are Manchester United kind of thing.
I can't disagree. I think if anything, it's ringing alarm bells. And I think, do you know what actually rings alarm bells more to me with De Gea is the fact, and you might have probably noticed it, he went into a shell a bit for me. Like the spotlight was on him. He went a bit quieter. I've seen man rollicking players now. Like he is shouting, he is commanding, he's blasting these men now. Like I think he's actually realized he's at that point in his life where I feel like the setbacks he's had, and people want him to go, is now changed him. I feel like he's matured. It's weird. You know when players go through cycles, you just hit moments in your life where you change. I feel like De Gea has changed. I feel like he's like, Manchester, I need to be challenging for trophies. They need to be winning. And he doesn't like it now when he's being peppered. I think he's realized now, like, we signed Varane. Why are we still getting peppered? We signed Sancho, we signed Ronaldo, but we're not winning games.
No, but I think even like De Gea, let's be honest, De Gea is known for the last couple of years that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is massively at fault. He's even spoke about him.
But he did
after
Newcastle.
Newcastle got stripped.
I think Matic spoke out around that point as well. And then we didn't
I think that was on international duty. I think it was, isn't it?
Yeah. When
he was talking about Oli not picking the experienced players or something. What other players would you put up in that category?
For playing well?
For our best player so far.
You know what? You're probably gonna laugh.
I'd say Mason. I
think Mason and Wan-Bissaka have actually started off okay. I think Mason's form has dropped off a bit actually, but I think for consistency, forget the red card. I actually think Wan-Bissaka's done okay considering the pressure he's been on in terms of playing right back. Trippier was going to come in. People are saying he's not been that great going forward. He was all right he had a pretty good half against Everton the other day. I think
saved our arse against Wolves as well.
Yeah, I think Wan-Bissaka's been all right, man. I'll get to Varane in a minute. I think Varane, we'll talk about Varane. I think he needs his own segment in a sense. But I think Wan-Bissaka for me as an outsider has been all right actually.
What about Paul Pogba?
Yeah, it started very. You know what? Yeah. Do you know what? Throw Pogba in.
I think we played 10 games in all competitions right now at this point of the season. I think.
Oh yeah, I'd throw Pogba in, man.
So we do have a good little sample size.
Last 3 games, he has dipped slightly in form.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's because he's in and out of the team. But
or maybe he's unhappy now.
God, not this again.
No. he did look kind of unhappy the other day, innit?
Yeah.
So I'm just saying food for thought, innit? But big up United Hopes with another super chat. Bruno is not a 10. He's a striker. Heat map shows that his average position is always higher than a striker. He can't dribble. Passing is decent. He's a striker.
100%.
Yes.
100%. I don't know. If you gave me top two, I think it's easy that it's De Gea and Varane have been the top two. The reason it pisses me off saying it is because one's our goalkeeper and the other one's the person that stands in front of him, which is not good enough. Like, let's be honest. I think
Lingard in there.
Wan-Bissaka, by the way, I'm talking about Wan-Bissaka for the criticism he gets and what he brings as his level. He's not Paul Pogba's level. So when I have expectations for Paul Pogba, they're up here. Wan-Bissaka's are a bit lower, but I feel like he's coming in and he's improving game by game rather than Greenwood coming in, starting the season more, and I feel like he's decreasing game by game. Does that make sense? But for me, yeah, De Gea and Varane, but it's worrying that they're the ones that are protecting the goal, man.
You could throw Lingard in there. I know, obviously, the young boys thing and the West Ham.
No, that's probably a fair thing for Jesse standards kind of thing, isn't it?
Yeah. With the West Ham second game, cool, he was a bit like trying to be the hero and that, but every other time he's come on, man, he's contributed. He's done what he's supposed to. So I don't see why he wouldn't be.
I think he has 3 goal contributions this season, which ain't bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Especially because
Who are your two Bains?
I'll probably say Paul Pogba.
Is this away from De Gea? So these are your other two?
Yeah, away from De Gea.
Okay.
I think Rafa Varane deserves a shout, even though there's been slight moments where it could have easily been his mistake that led to a goal in it.
Was that on the weekend against Everton?
For example,
or
there was that one against Villarreal when the
yeah.
ball came across.
Yeah.
Aston Villa, there was also that one run that I think Watkins had against him and
Yeah.
sat him down.
Yeah.
There's that Wolves game where that Roman Size guy won the header over him.
Yeah.
So like, it's literally fine margins with Rafa Varane. It could easily have been 3 games where we look at he's made the error kind of thing. So I think it's interesting. But with this coming year, I don't think he can actually play striker though with Bruno.
I don't either. He scored 1 good header against Everton away from home. You need more than that when you're a striker in the Premier League. He doesn't. It's weird, but he makes runs like a striker, but off a striker. So he's a bit more like
that's what I think.
Yeah, he's more like a second striker. Do you get what I'm saying?
SS.
Yeah, he's like an SS.
Because then what you're looking at when he's playing up front, he's back to goal play. Is it going to be the best? Probably not. His technical ability in tight spaces. Is it going to be the best? Answer probably no. But one thing Bruno is good at is those late runs into the box.
Yeah,
like the Everton game, for example, when he scored that header. He's perfect at those.
Don't you think, Baines? You look at it from a tactical point of view. If you were to play Bruno in a second striker sort of role, you're going to have to change the whole formation.
He almost does that anyway now, though. You know, it's kind of like, for example...
Did you read today? We're the only team in the Premier League alongside Burnley that have played a 4-2-3-1 throughout every game. Saw it today, just before the show.
But in the Premier League. In the Premier League.
Yeah, us and Burnley are the only team.
You know what it kind of reminds me of here? You see Anton Griezmann, for example. They're 2 different types of players here. But you see Anton Griezmann, his best position. He's not really a number 10 and he can't play out wide, but he has to have a striker to play with kind of thing, isn't it?
Yep.
Bruno's exactly the same for me. But I do think Bruno potentially could play as a number 8, but
do you think
that's what
random? Do you think Bruno's a bit like the guy you got on the new shirt, a bit like a Thomas Müller, right place, right time?
Nah.
No.
I know what you're trying to say, but nah.
Okay.
Because they're 2 different type of players. I think the most similar player to Thomas Müller in our team right now, if we're looking at his Ajax days, is Donny van der Beek.
Oh wow, really?
I said that comparison when he first came, and I still stand by it.
Oh, yeah.
So what you reckon? I don't really know too much about Donny. I didn't watch a lot of Ajax.
No, because the only reason I say that,
did he play it out wide?
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
No.
But that's what I say. I think that's probably the closest thing in our squad to Thomas Müller, innit? Because let's be honest, Donny van der Beek's best attribute is 3rd man runs kind of thing, innit? His late runs into the box. We even saw it, was it against Brighton or Leicester? One of those games when he came on, he moved around like 3 times and it created space for someone else, for example.
Yeah.
His footballing intelligence is probably one of the highest in the squad as well. And that's something you associate with Thomas Müller.
Like, do you think, though, with this question, Bruno's not a 10, he's a strike. Do you think Ronaldo, Bruno, as much as they're really good players, do you think they impact the squad in terms of the way they do play positionally? Let's say Bruno, for example. Do you think if you took Bruno out, okay, if you take Bruno out of the side and you put Van der Beek, Matic, and Pogba together in the midfield, is that a better midfield than having Bruno in there? So Matic,
It's a more balanced midfield.
Is it? Yeah, and well, is it a better midfield? Balanced, better. That's a question for both of you.
See, it's a difficult one, isn't it? Because like everyone knows what Bruno's done, and it's hard to say that you're really going to drop Bruno. But I would kind of agree that it's probably a more balanced midfield three. Like, I think I said it. That's probably the midfield three that's closest to Pogba, Herrera, and Matic when Oli first came in.
Yeah.
And that worked unbelievably well. So I do kind of agree with that.
Biz?
Do you know what? I'm surprised we've never tried like Bruno out wide.
Have you seen him for Portugal?
Yeah, I know. But I'm just surprised because obviously Pogba's never gone back into 10 since he's been here, and I'm just surprised that it's never been tried in it. But sorry, what was the question? Bruno.
So Matic, Van der Beek, and Pogba, and we take Bruno out. The coach T's right in the comments. We'll never know, Ty, because we're not going to see it. But if I play debating here, is that our best midfield? It's something we could try. And then Bruno, the type of player you can bring on with 20 minutes to go. Could you imagine that? In some games, bringing on Bruno as that sort of sub, right? You need a goal or you need something.
But then can Oli control Bruno being on the bench?
In a way,
can't lie. That's harsh, you know.
We kind of did that with Leipzig last season, innit? Instead of Matic, it was McTominay. It was still McTominay, Fred, Donny, and Pogba. And then obviously we brought on Rashford and Bruno near the end, and then obviously that's when 5-0 happened. So maybe that you could be onto something, but I doubt we're going to see it.
Next question: who do you think has been our worst player? I got two contenders.
I'm going last.
You want me to go first then?
Worst player?
I got two nominees right now, straight on top of my head: Maguire, Luke Shaw.
Yep.
I like you today. I like you today.
Can't lie, I've always said that left-hand side has been shocking. I think Maguire this season, the amount of times he gets the ball, holds onto it for too long, and Rafa Varane's recovery pace to save it with David De Gea. Who was it? Yeah, that game when David De Gea shouted at him. I can't remember what game that was now.
What, Maguire?
Yeah, what was that game that De Gea shouted
the West Ham.
The West Ham away.
No, I think it's more recent.
It was the West Ham away, I think. When he passed it back to him, remember? No, Watkins, bruv. Last week, bruv.
Yeah, I think it was against Villa.
Watkins, remember when he passed it?
He
passed it back to De Gea, and De Gea obviously miscontrolled it, and then Watkins obviously shot it straight at the it was that one. Yeah, Maguire and Shaw again, bruv. They've started the season terrible, just like last season.
Do you think they correlate with each other then? One plays bad, both play bad.
Yep. Definitely.
No, they're probably not as good as people make them out to be, for example. I think.
100%. I'm proud of you, Bains.
That's a point.
I did not think.
I'm not proud of you because you're still Oli in.
But Maguire, for me, it just shows that you've got a player like Varane, who we put in our top 2 best, or top 3, we could say. Maybe that's because he's a new signing and we get that syndrome and bounce. But however, even though Varane's made a couple of mistakes, we can see the class he brings. We can see the level he is above Maguire. I'm sorry, but this guy's wearing the fucking armband of Manchester United, and he's not had one good game this season. We've given away the ball against Wolves. He's given away the ball against Southampton. He's then done it. I had a rant on your show the week before. We played Villa. We then played Villa, and he gives away the ball there. And at the end of the day, the only thing he's got life with is that we haven't conceded from it.
That's the truth.
Yeah, that's the difference. If Maguire had been conceding from these chances, I think he would have been dropped by now. And there would have been big pressure on him. But because we haven't conceded, people forget them kind of moments. But for us, I'm sorry, that's when you're setting an example as the captain. You're then putting us under pressure. We were dominating Southampton for 15 minutes. As soon as he gave that ball away for the first time to Adam Armstrong, the game spun. And all of us remember it. It was just like, well, how do we get out of this right now? All of a sudden, Southampton have got the impetus. Every time Maguire gets the ball, press him. Every time Varane's got the ball, press him. Or Lindelof, whoever it was starting at the back of that game. I think it was Lindelof. And at the end of the day, for me, Maguire and your leader and your captain sets the precedent. And for us, we've had a shocking start to the season. We've had the easiest 7 games, man. Forget Chelsea, forget Man City, forget Liverpool. We should be 3 points clear right now, me and Bains are saying. 1 point for the last 5 games. And that all stems from the manager, of course, and also the captain on the pitch who can make changes and impact the game. Maguire's been shocking. I don't even, do you know what? I haven't missed him. I don't care that he's injured. I don't care he's out for 2 months.
I don't think Lindelof's done that bad this season.
I don't think either. I genuinely don't. He's been better than Maguire.
And I still want to see Eric Bailly in a Rafa Varane partnership.
Yeah.
I do.
What do you think of this, Sancho? Because people said Sancho's a contender.
No, come on.
Nah, it's too early, man. That's too early. That's unfair, that is.
See, the only reason I won't put Sancho because he's still coming into a new side kind of thing.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, he hasn't started every single game. And he didn't have a pre-season, for example. So I do think that's kind of harsh. But I do, like, let's be honest, he has been below par, isn't it?
But don't you think he's a bit like Wan-Bissaka, where it's every game they seem to be getting better? That's what I think.
I probably agree with that. Like Wan-Bissaka, I do think, especially at the start of the season, I criticised him a lot, innit? But I do think probably the last 2 Premier League games against West Ham and Villa, I think he has been Everton and Villa, he has been slightly better.
Yeah, Luke Shaw's definitely one, man. The tempo of his play has just regressed so much. He's like every game I feel like is just walking pace. He's only given me one moment, which is the assist for Ronaldo. Like he was doing that in abundance last season. I've hardly seen it this season, man. He's not even getting down the bar line at all. He's not giving us no width. I don't know. He just seems a bit clueless at the moment. And obviously, he was at fault for that fucking goal on Saturday. Like, why are you coming across for? And you can see Townsend like in your. You must have seen Townsend in his vision.
I was going to say, who was at fault for that? Do you think? Because a lot of people saying Fred. The people are saying Shaw.
It was Luke Shaw, man.
No, Luke Shaw is mainly at fault, but Fred has to be doing better. First of all, you can't
Yeah. He's got
so I think both
to crash obviously the attack, but Luke Shaw was just. I don't get it, bro. You must have seen Townsend in your vision that he would have been open. I know you're trying to close the space, but you just gave up space. Really, it didn't make sense.
Biz, I've got a question for you. You see, and even Bains as well. You see, you were talking about Luke Shaw, right? He didn't play against Villarreal, and did you man notice he went off the pitch for a couple minutes in the second half? Did you man see how taped up his legs was? And I'm thinking,
I've kind of said that. I do think in the last couple of games, potentially playing with injury.
Is Ollie saying, right, just play through the barrier for me because he got international break to rest up? Or should he not be playing at all?
But he's been picked for England, though.
Yeah, but that looked like a heavy bandage. I see Set Maximum. Them man there, Set Maximum, they wear them sort of tight leggings or they wear sort of them things to, like Dele Alli and that, to stop themselves getting injuries. That looked like that was taped up. He's playing through injury. So for me, I'm not saying that Luke Shaw hasn't been bad because he has been bad. But I also think, is this, a results-driven thing? If Manchester United have been winning results, we could say, do you know what, Alex Telles, you can play because we're getting results. But no, because we're not. But
then we can also look at Ollie. Why is he not trusting the player that he's brought in?
I know. I don't know. I'm putting it out there. I'm not saying that Ollie has done this, but like people in the comments are saying, obviously playing through an injury. But do you think he is, or do you think it was just no? He just wears that anyway because I don't know. It worried me, but I saw that straight away when he was like showing his quad, and I thought that's heavy bandage. Like, has Ollie made you play through this? Are you just declaring you're fit because you want to help the team, but you're not actually giving it 100%? Because we know that Luke Shaw 6 months ago was doing marauding runs. He looked taking on players. We have not seen that at all once this season. And not one good England player has come back from the Euros yet shining. And Luke Shaw's definitely one of them.
Well, do you know what? We'll see if he's in the England team come Thursday. Is it Thursday they're playing?
Who knows, man? Who cares?
Tomorrow Thursday. So, if he's starting that game, then he is obviously not injured in it. But if he doesn't, and he's only just a bit part player for the next week and a bit, then, he's obviously carrying something. But even still, man, he's just not been at it this season so far.
Let me reply to this. Sancho gets a free ride. We literally said Sancho's been bad for his standards. But at the same time, we all know why. He's still coming into a new league. It's not an excuse. It's a valid reason.
Yeah. And he's getting better every game. Is that Saeed at 626?
He's a mod, so if the chat haven't banned him, it probably is. So big up Saeed. I'm on the Conte hype. Who's with me? Listen, Zidane all the way for me, but I'm taking Conte.
Do you know what? I'm obviously I don't want the manager to go, but I'm with Ty, bruv. I like Ten Hag. The more and more I think about it, bruv, like he is playing with Haller up front. Like there's no mobility there with a striker. we kind of have that in Ronaldo at the moment. I feel like he can find a system that will work with it. So
he'll get the best out of Van der Beek. You look
Yeah,
at his
you
wings
get
now. He's got
best
Anthony
out.
playing on there. He's got
You
Neves.
you
as
think
well.
you think he drops Bruno?
I don't think he can.
yeah, could
I
be.
genuinely think he could. I think what
Yeah,
Ten
that's
Hag
what I was
will
thinking.
do
You know, the other day.
find the best players for his system. They got beat the other day. Don't get it twisted, but every team loses games. However, people say to me, "Oh, Ten Hag ain't ready because he's been at Ajax." Let me break it down for you guys, people. We live in England. We look at the expectation and pressures of the Premier League. Pep has that. Klopp has that. Oli has that. In Amsterdam, right? I've been to Amsterdam myself. Before Van der Beek signed for us, I went and watched Van der Beek. Ziyech was there. They beat Feyenoord 2-0. But I was in that stadium. I was there. They were fighting for top of the table. And the expectation in Netherlands, guys, is that Amsterdam Ajax win the league every single season. If they're second in the table or they're third in the table, don't think Ten Hag's getting an easy ride because, it's the Dutch league. At the end of the day, you've got to break it down into context. And Ajax were expected to win trophies after trophies after trophies, similar to the way Celtic are. So Ten Hag does come knowing that he's got pressure. He does come knowing that he can deliver under pressure. And if you look at the players he played, going to Real Madrid away, going to Juventus away, going to Spurs away, and playing that silky football, Chelsea away, where Van der Beek was very impressive in the pivot, he shows that he's a proper coach and he can get players who are not maybe at that level of Real Madrid or Manchester United or Barcelona to play and exceed their level. Now imagine what he could do with the players that we have at our disposal. For me, Antonio Conte, big up Saeed, obviously, for your comments and that saying that you'd like Conte. But for me, it's a bit of a short-term fix. We know he's going to come with a back 3-5-2 formation. Do I see Wan-Bissaka or Dalot and do I see Luke Shaw as the most amazing win-backs? No, I don't.
Yeah, Alex Telles and Dalot. That could work. And then Luke Shaw left centre-back, which is probably his best position.
It could potentially work. But I think it's quite a short-term fix. And the thing is, for me, is that with Mourinho and Conte, I think they're a similar type of managers. If things are not going right, you know it's not going right. And we can't have that again where he comes in and it doesn't hit the ground running. And then we also...
But if he gets it right, he probably wins us the league.
I don't know. I want Ten Hag because I feel like...
Let's be honest here. Conte is definitely on, two shows level kind of thing, isn't it?
But then you see
Conte's
with
still
Conte...
an elite manager.
See with Conte, bro, we're not going to be playing that attacking fluid football. We're not.
We don't do that under Oli anyway, though.
Nah, but
we've got the players to do that, and Ten Hag can make us do that. I know we signed Ronaldo, but the thing is, like,
I do kind of agree with this as well. Ronaldo's only here for 2 years. Conte, perfect man, you could argue.
I get it. I get it. I can't sit here and say you're wrong.
And this is also another thing. 3 at the back does not mean it's the defensive style of play. I don't think Conte's football. I think it's a bit of a myth that he's overly defensive kind of thing, isn't it?
I
don't know, bro, man. In Europe, man, Juventus were getting kind of bored on there.
Right now, who would you take, Bains? Because I know Bains already said Ten Hag. Who would
you
take?
Again?
If you were offered Conte and Ten Hag right now, who would you take?
I'm taking Zidane. No, but that's a tough one, you know.
Listen, you want direct success in it. So you're possibly going to go.
I'll probably lean towards Conte. I feel more certain.
Direct success. The next manager that comes in has to win the league straight away.
I think, and you know what? That's what I think. Biz is quite right there. When you look at expectation of what we've gone through, because we've not won nothing with Oli, and we've now got a squad ready to win things. Players that have won things. Conte is the type of manager that would come in and probably win something. With Ten Hag, is he going to get the time straight after Oli to be able to build another bit of?
Because let's be honest here, Ten Hag. Let's be honest. I don't think
Ten Hag wins the league first year. It will be one of them ones who will probably improve second season.
And Ten Hag probably leads a lot more like technically gifted players in our squad, innit? In the starting 11. Do I think we have unbelievably technically gifted players?
Two signings does that for him. Greenwood,
I don't know, man.
Martial, Sancho. This is hypothetically, by the way. Technically, say Ronaldo as well. So Ronaldo, you've got Greenwood, Martial, Sancho. You've got Van der Beek, Pogba. You've got Luke Shaw, Maguire, technically, Varane, technically, fundamentally fine. So you've got a midfielder and a right back maybe you would need to improve on. But technically...
What about Harry Maguire, potentially?
Harry Maguire, yeah, I think he's technically okay. Yeah?
I would say okay, nothing special.
Okay, yeah. But then if you look, you've got Ethan Ned, who's technically sound, could come in. He might give him a chance. If not, we'll get a right back. And we need a defensive midfielder because we'll never replace Michael Carrick. And it doesn't matter if that's Conte, Zidane, or Ten Hag. We've never replaced Michael Carrick because there's no midfielder capable of saying, right, I'm going to get the ball comfortably off the back four and do that. When you're trying to train McTominay now, which Ollie and Nat are doing, when you're trying to train McTominay at 25, 26 to become a Michael Carrick, forget it. We need to go out there and get someone like that. And hopefully he could do that. Could you imagine we had Ten Hag and had Davy Blind still here? It'd be a joke. We'd have that number 6 wrapped up. What's this? Ty, would you sacrifice? Ty would sacrifice Biz if United win a title.
I can't lie, that's probably spot on, you know.
Biz, I've got you, man. Don't worry.
Oh, brother.
But I think it's a very interesting debate with this manager situation because there is a couple managers out there that can improve us, but it's whether you think that they can improve us the right way. Conte comes in immediate success, but if it doesn't work, you're stuck because it's like you see the petrol burst out. He's like a 100-meter sprinter. Once he gets to 60 meters, Shelley-Ann Fraser, if he ain't at the front, he ain't coming back. Whereas when you've got someone like Usain Bolt, they can start slow and Ten Hag can come through. And it depends if you want that side of it or that side of it. The only worrying part for me is that I want Ten Hag. I just don't know if he gets the patience after well, look at Ollie. We haven't won nothing for 3 years. Fans want success. And I would hate to see Ten Hag go to Pep and be his replacement, by the way.
I think you probably go Barca or stuff, innit?
Yeah, there's a link to
Barca.
Barca.
I know the Dutch connection there, innit? The Cruyff, what's his name? Who's manager now? Coleman and that.
Coleman.
Yeah, I get it, innit? But bruv, them man.
Yeah, it's not an appealing project kind of thing, innit?
It's not an appealing project right now, bruv. I think United is way more, bruv. Like the name still holds a lot of weight, innit?
We know the thing that worries me as well is that players probably have a little say. And Biz, as much as we could talk of Ten Hag or Conte, Bains is probably right in terms of if you're in that dressing room and Ollie's gone in 2 months, them Frenchmen are screaming Zidane. You've got Varane, Pogba, Martial, plus more, plus he's a Champions League winner, plus he's been at Real Madrid.
He just has the aura about him kind of thing, innit? Everyone knows Zidane, everyone respects him.
Yeah, it's the aura.
And I think that's probably what we need because we have a lot of like big personalities and big people that Zidane will kind of need to control. Which is why I've even said if he gets the PSG job, I think that's probably the right appointment for PSG kind of thing.
Oh, do you know what?
Because he's probably the only one that can control.
You know what? Zidane
a lot of those players
is the one. Yeah.
Or even like, for example, he's been linked to the France job. We've seen France, in the last Euros, people have said a lot of the attitude problem thing, innit?
Oh, man, saying Poch is done already, yeah?
Oh, everyone knows my opinion on Poch.
People are worried. I'm hearing a lot of people are worried about it, man, especially after they lost to... They're just not... Do you know what? You know what I said to you the other day, you man, and you didn't answer me. I'll go back to it. In the Champions League, take out these Premier League clubs. Who are you scared of in the Champions League in Europe, apart from
Bayern?
That's it.
Fine.
That's it.
Probably still say PSG.
No, you're not scared of PSG. Look
Come
at the way
on, man. They have Lionel Messi name on their pitch. You're still scared.
Is it working? Is it working now?
I still think they won the first 8 games or something.
Yeah, so this is the first game that they've...
Come on.
I think this might be the first loss of the season, and this is the biggest Pochettino hate you can find. I will still be scared.
They do that every year for me. They do this every year, and they do that every year in their league, and then they come to the Champions League, and it's about more than just the individuals. Will they chat back? Manchester United play PSG. I think we can beat them. I know as much as Neymar's silky and destroyed us at Old Trafford last year.
I'll be scared of Bristol Dortmund.
I'm not scared of, and that's why I think smash the likes, people like guys in the comments said. But that's why I think we can go far in the Champions League. We avoid the English clubs systematically and stylistically. We're going to be good at knockout football. And I could say, bring on PSG. Bayern Munich got done 2-1 by Frankfurt on a weekend. Lucas Hernandez and Upamecano playing at the back. Nicolas Sula, right back.
But even then, I think before that, they went on a run of 7 wins in a row where they scored probably over 30 to 40 goals. No Bayern.
No, I'm worried about Bayern, man. When it clicks, bro, man, it's not a nice team to play, bro.
I'm worried about Atletico. That's a very good shout.
I'm worried about Atletico than all of the others. 100%.
I'm not sure, but what I see Tuchel do to them last season, I'm not worried about them, man.
You know what it is, Biz? It's about us breaking them down. That's why I think.
Well, that's if they take.
Are we worried against Villarreal?
PSG Bayern ain't coming to sit back. They're coming to play ball.
Villarreal.
We expose ball.
Villarreal, yeah.
They are a better version of Villarreal. They are.
This super chat is spot on in my eyes. The Conte defensive thing is a myth. Man came to England and won the league in his first season with Chelsea, getting 93 points, scoring 85 goals.
Yeah, but you see that season there, bro. Yeah, Leicester had just won the league. No team was like in that position. I think that was Pep's first season, if I'm not lying. I'm sure that was
Maybe.
Pep's
Nah, I
first
think-
season, bro.
Was
Like,
Pep? I swear Pep was here when Leicester won the league.
Yeah, he was, I think, isn't it?
Because I think that season they finished fourth or something.
Nah, was that his first
Nah,
season?
nah,
I feel like, was that Pellegrini?
Nah. His first season was a season that Chelsea won the league with Conte
Swear.
and that. Swear down, because that was Mourinho's
All
first
I remember,
season for us.
that season, Pep's first season, he got battered by Everton when Tom Davies did the madness.
Yeah, 4-0, yeah.
Yeah, people
I
said
think,
Pellegrini.
Every team, I think Liverpool finished 8th that
Yeah,
season.
Pellegrini.
Fucking, we finished 6th. Who else? Like Arsenal was about it around that point.
That's when
Tottenham
Spurs
was
won.
like Tottenham was probably strongest rivals to Chelsea at that season.
Oh, they all come together. 16, 17.
Yeah.
And I think even Conte, you see last year, I think Inter scored 89 goals, which is only one less than Atalanta, I think it was, in the league. So you still have to give Antonio Conte a lot of credit, and that kind of
Yeah, I
does
give
dispel
him
the
credit,
myth
man.
No,
I give him
you
that he
gotta
credit.
plays
give him
overly
credit.
To
defensive
stop the Juventus run, anyone gets credit.
It's the short-term
Everyone
fix
gets
no one's
credit for that.
messing with. That's what it is. It's because people know that if he doesn't bring immediate success after a year, then you know it's not going to improve under Conte. And I'm not saying it can't. We're talking about historically. We've got to talk about what we see with Conte. We know he's not at a job for more than 2 or 3 years. So that's the bottom line of it. If Conte comes in, he's got to deliver immediately. The players will want that. But if shit hits the fan, then I don't feel like he can recycle it. Zidane, I'd prefer more than Conte. I still feel like Zidane's not the type that will come in and do it immediately. I still think he's a bit more of a slower burner. I feel like he will improve as the season goes on. If Zidane comes in December or something, say, for example, if Ollie's results go really far left, Zidane will be the type that I won't come in and be like, Bains, Zidane, yeah, let's go, like how we all like Ronaldo. Soo. Like, I actually think it would take till like February, March knockouts, and we'll be like, yeah, Zidane's building something. He's getting his squad. I will tell people on the stream, please be patient with him. And that's the same with Ten Hag. With Conte, when he comes in, that high energy, shouting around the dressing
I
room.
think you have to be more patient with Ten Hag than you would have to be with Zidane.
Zidane,
I
yeah,
agree.
100%.
That's what I'm saying. So it would go Conte,
100%. I think it'd be a
Conte,
couple
Zidane,
years before.
Ten Hag. I agree with that. 100% Conte, Zidane, Ten Hag. And that's why I think Zidane would be a nice fit, because we'll give him that patience, but we also know he's got that aura to influence.
And you know, if we got Ten Hag, we'd have to get Van der Sar with him as well. They come as a package, innit?
But I doubt that's going to happen.
What, because of the Fletcher and Murto thing? But I don't think, like, United...
No, overall, I don't think... Because Van der Sar, his position at Ajax is quite high, innit? I don't think he's director of football. I think he's one step above that, I think he is.
Okay.
So if he ever comes to United as a director of football, that's kind of taking a step down, I think he is. Because that's where Mark Overmars is, their director of football.
Yeah, Mark Overmars, and then obviously CEO is Edwin.
Yeah. What do you think of this comment? All rival fans love Oli. Big up Mohamed Safe for the super chat.
Baines, come on. If we're winning games, they're going to hate him because he's losing games and not where they want. They because he's not top of the table. Of course, they're going to love him. They want him to stay in the job. It's the same.
Don't you think that says a lot, though?
That's football. Come on. If he's doing well, they're going to hate him. If he's not doing that great in terms of
So he's not doing well, which is why they're happy with him.
Do you know what it's weird?
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I loved Klopp the first 2-3 years.
I love Klopp anyway.
No, but you loved him off his. You were kind of jealous though that Liverpool had him though. That's what it was.
Not the first 2-3 years, bro. I was loving it, bro. Man, finishing 8th back to back, bro. I was loving it.
That's what I'm saying. People love it, and now they hate Klopp because you know how good he is. But I wanted him when first. So of course, do you know what? Though? Let me ask you. You say we're not doing good. Are we doing okay? Forget the Carabao Cup. Are we doing that bad?
How can you forget the Carabao Cup?
2 points off top though. 2 points off top after 7 games. Is it that bad?
Yes. Forget the league position. I said at the start of the season, from the first 67 games, we should have won all of them.
I agree.
I think I said that on stream. I expected 15 points for the first 15. Already
So
this season, two draws and
how many games have we played?
7.
2 draws and a loss.
1-4 drawn.
21.
2
Should be 21.
I'm fine. Say if we played, for example, if we had Chelsea's run of fixtures and us being on 14 points, then I'm kind of fine with that, you know. Because then say if we played Liverpool at Anfield, I would have been like, you know what? Anything could happen. We probably will lose that game kind of thing, innit?
I think we're 5 points
And I
off.
think Chelsea play Man City as well, and Arsenal, and Tottenham.
Yeah, we're
So
5
if we had
points off.
14 points from that, I would have been like, you know what, fair play.
Yeah, I agree. I think we're 4 points off where we should be. I think we should have done 19 out of 21. I'm not gonna lie. With Manchester United, as much as I think we should have won 7, I think we were gonna slip up one of them, but I didn't think we were gonna lose. I'll say maybe 1-6 and draw at Wolves, hypothetically, and I would have taken that. I think, but I get it. And you know what? This way it comes to like, but is this the type of run where Ollie just pulls it out the bag? Like we know it's just. It wouldn't even shock me. I said, right, actually, Bains, ask Biz the question you asked me earlier. Liverpool, Leicester, and Tottenham in our next 3, Biz. Do you think we can win all them?
Yeah.
So did I. Said it too. I did not even tell him. Told you, Bainsy. Told you.
Yeah.
Why, Biz?
Yeah.
Why?
Did you not say the same thing before the Young Boys game?
What?
That we were going to win?
This is different.
I also said we were going to beat Villarreal. Oh, no, I didn't say we were going to beat Villarreal, did I? Oh, fucking
No, but Biz, I want to be real. Why do you think we could win? I said it already.
So Ollie knows what he's doing in them big games.
Did you see our record against the Big Six last year?
What was it? What? Yeah, but
well, we beat Tottenham, Man City, and that was pretty much it. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think we drew at Anfield, lost at home.
We drew at Anfield when I think then after that they lost the next 4 or something, next 4 or 5 at Anfield in a row.
But the weirdest thing, the season before that, we were shitting all the smaller games, but we were wicked in the top games, top 6. I think we, apart from the Liverpool draw on the last minute and they beat us, and I think we drew with Arsenal. I think we beat everyone else, didn't we? We beat City home and away. We beat Tottenham home and away. We beat Chelsea, home and away, 4-0, 2-0. So his record in the top games are decent, man.
But last year was shocking, and you're confident that you're going to be Liverpool.
It weren't shocking, bro. It wasn't.
Come on,
shocking.
man. Let's be honest. I'd rather lose a cup and win a cup. We'll get more points.
No, you won't. No, you don't want to lose the big games, bro.
No, I said, listen. There'll probably be a net point gain if we lost a couple, lost like 1 or 2, and won a couple.
Nah, I don't want to lose none of them big games. I'd
rather have points than an unbeaten run.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
What do you mean, no? Points win you titles, not these crappy draws, unbeaten run kind of thing. Most of our unbeaten run, let's be honest here, we should be winning a couple more of those games. Like, for example, last year, the away record, City had more points than us away.
Points,
but we had an unbeaten record.
Points all day. Look at Van Gaal's record against the top 6. Incredible. Points.
That's what I'm saying. I'd rather have points than our beaten record away.
Yeah, Biz, come on. I'm surprised you said that. We need points. We need points.
I hear that, innit? But you see the unbeaten record, bro. It's just that thing now, innit? Like, I think everyone's going to be trying extra hard to beat us now whenever we turn up.
I'll be honest, I don't care about the unbeaten record. We don't.
Yeah, obviously, if there's no trophy with it, it doesn't mean nothing, innit?
I'd rather get points.
Yeah. I hear that.
But you're celebrating the unbeaten record, yeah? Come again.
This guy, bro, he's just got bars for everything, man.
But it's true.
Bars for everything, man. Do you know that? Do you know all them pictures, bro? They're gonna come back to
you know what I'm gonna say to him? You better make sure Babe don't delete them from the gallery because we win a trophy.
No, I've actually
keep them in the gallery.
I got it saved on my thing, innit? On whatever the brand thing on StreamYard.
Yeah, keep them, bro.
I got this one as well.
You keep that, bro.
I got this one as well. I got this one. This as well for when Ronaldo bags.
Yeah, leave that one there. Oh my god. Man, that's too funny. I love this show, man. Please, if you're in here now, I hope the likes are over like 200, man. Because there's got to be around man. Of you watching.
Smash that
like this show, man. Big up Statman every single time. Oh, my cheeks are hurting, man. The way man just pings it up.
Bro, he's got bars for days, bro.
You know what? No. It makes it brilliant because if Biz Ollie turns this around,
if
we have this to come back to. I love it.
And vice versa.
Wait, do you know that was a good question you had up before as well? About signing the players and have the performances improved. No, they haven't. No, they have. I'll be honest about it. No, they haven't. I hope that they would.
Interesting.
But they
Says a
haven't.
lot.
But I'm telling you, I'm going to say it every week until I'm untenable. His position is not untenable. I think we can beat Leicester. I think we can beat Tottenham because we play better than Tottenham when we play them. And I think we can beat Liverpool at home. And then if we win 3 games in a row, all of a sudden, ooh, these fans are excited now. I'm staying consistent. I still think he can turn it around. He's got to pick the right players, pick the right team. I think he picked the right team on Saturday. Didn't win because he brought on your boy. But, you know, we move. We got the international break. We dust ourselves down.
Your manager brought him on.
Martial, Ronaldo, Sancho, give me that front 3 against Leicester, please.
Do you hear that? Your manager brought him on. Don't blame Ronaldo. Your manager brought him on. He should have seen Ronaldo wasn't right for the game, but your manager still decided otherwise. Yeah, now you're silent. Now you're silent. Yeah, come on. Thank you very much.
He made it. It's both of them. He made the change, I admit. Too early. And do you know what the funny thing is? The maddest thing is, you know what the maddest thing is? Ollie's probably showing signs that he's cracking a little bit, or was it Cavani's not fit? Because people moan at Ollie for making subs too late. I'm now moaning at him for making a sub too early. So he can't win, but you got to play the fixture. This is what that's going to be my saying now. Forget the players, play the fixture. And he made them too early. So I don't know, man. And also Pogba was on the bench as well. And I think that was the type of game I don't think you needed McFred in there. I actually probably would have started Pogba in midfield. That's the change I would have made. I would have started McTominay with.
Instead of bringing on Pogba, I'd have brought on Donny, bro, just to create.
Yeah, even start Donny in there with one of them. Real talk. Everton
big
one known as well.
Big up Troops' toenail for the super chat. Ask Pitboy Ollie rubs his fit now. I don't know why he has that name, but it's funny. I can't even lie. Big up Troops' toenail. Sounds so weird.
Says it all.
Chill and
enough of that.
Look at that. Wait, look at that comment.
Wait.
649 super chat.
Wait, I'll get onto that.
Ain't them putting it up on the screen. He shook. He ain't putting it up on the screen.
This comment came before and I want to answer this. Chill and Ollie Bains. The reason I'm so harsh on Ollie because these lot just back this guy to different levels, innit? So I'm trying to bring the balance, innit? Meet the evil with more evil from my side kind of thing.
Evil, you know. This guy.
Troops' toenail. Stop this.
Oh, nonsense. God, Johnny.
That's another because he's a Newcastle fan, you know.
Troops' toenail. Come over to Trafford Tunnel. Don't worry, we're going to be cooking Bains tomorrow as well.
My guy Joe to better than that wash PR7. Nonsense. Absolute nonsense. But anyway, Mike Phelan, here we go. Oh yeah. Biz, what are your thoughts on this?
Mike Phelan. Yeah. Okay, now, bro.
You're close. Do
you know what? I get it, but why now? It this didn't need to come out now, innit? You could have just waited till the end of the season, drop the news. But I understand, innit? You've given Ole the contract extension in the summer, so why not match it with his assistant? If he's happy with him, then yeah, man. It didn't make sense now, but yeah.
I'm telling you now, I said it if people weren't listening earlier, it makes sense, right? I've just done a show on it.
He's not the worst manager in the EPL.
Listen, Biz, let's be honest. If you're giving it until 2024, you've got to back the framework. The Glazers have just come out and backed Ollie, saying that they're going to retain him in the job and they're happy with what he's doing. For me, that's alarm bells, by the way, because no one should come out and have to defend your manager and make a statement.
I've said it before. I'm not mad at him getting the contract. I knew that was going to happen anyway. You kind of have to give it.
You know what? I'm going to start off 10
seconds. Just the timing.
10 seconds. Listen, Man United fans that are worried about this news of Mike Phelan, Kieran McKenna, and Carrick getting a new deal, do not be worried. It's a results business with Sat Van Gaal, with Sat Mourinho. If results do not go that way, they're all going to be gone. At the end of the day, they're just back in the framework. If Ollie's got a deal to 2024, Phelan will, and trust me, Carrick and McKenna will as well very soon, because you've got to make it all align as a business framework. If Manchester United go out and win the Champions League, like me, Biz and Bains have said, then they're going to be like, oh, okay, well, we've already got them tied to 2024. We can let this continue. So you've got to have a framework in place. This is not playing your Sunday league football down there and you're packing up you're getting a little drink from Costco and running across your little football park to play a 90-minute game. This is Manchester United. They have to have a framework in place. And the bottom line is, people, do not be worried. Manchester United lose games, they go.
Because I can't lie, I think these contracts were probably done with the Ollie contracts kind of thing, innit? but they were just waiting for the time to announce it
100%.
more than anything.
And with
That's
bad
what I
news-
think.
with
Yeah,
bad news,
yeah,
bad
yeah.
news,
It probably got
bad
done
news.
in the summer, to be fair.
Yeah.
You mask it. It's a mask. If you bring out these deals now, international break, it covers the result against Everton, covers the result against Aston Villa, and all of a sudden it's like, right, we've got that news dropped. We can now focus on the Leicester game. It's all about timing.
And one thing I say, yeah, I think the only problem is from a United point of view, if they do sack him, then the compensation is kind of high, isn't it?
There's
That you're going to be
clauses in
paying
place.
off. Yeah.
There'll be clauses in place. Like Mourinho, when he got sacked to Spurs, everyone was like, oh, it's going to be a 30 million payout. It ended up being like 9 million because if you're not hitting certain expectations.
Yeah, it
you're
was
gonna
cheaper
go.
to sack him when he went in the top 6. That's why they sacked him before the Carabao Cup
And it'll
final.
be the same with Ollie. If Ollie and that are gone, like they get knocked out of the Champions League, can you imagine the damage? They ain't going to pay out full compensation because you didn't get through a group stage. So there'll definitely be stuff in place. So don't worry, people.
But big up Jose.
Baines will get his wish. Baines will get his wish come end of November potentially.
So you're not confident in your guy turning it around?
Baines might get his wish.
Interesting.
I know.
Interesting. That's all I'm saying. Big up Jose for the super chat. Ain't no chill with Ollie, worst manager in the EPO. I think that's kind of hard to debate.
Hard to debate, isn't it?
Let's do this before the last thing of the show. Our prediction for the fixtures into Arsenal. Yeah, and then we'll clip this and then we'll watch it back after the Arsenal game.
Okay. I'm down.
Leicester City away.
Win.
I'll probably say win for that as well, can't lie. Atalanta at home.
Win.
I think we'll win at home. Liverpool at home.
Win.
Draw.
Can't lie. I feel like we always do well against Liverpool at Old Trafford. So I'm going to say draw for that.
So Baines isn't. We haven't lost the game yet under Baines.
No.
Carry on.
No, but I'm saying draw, innit?
Yeah, that's right. We haven't lost yet. Carry on.
Oh wait, I missed this. My guy Joe Linton body Europa League van. Relax yourself.
It's Europa League van. You know.
Don't do this, yeah. Manchester. After Liverpool, Tottenham away.
Win.
Draw.
Okay.
Atalanta away.
I might go first loss.
Damn.
Funny
I'm
thing.
I think we will lose that as well.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say
loss.
draw.
First loss. Yeah.
Manchester City at home.
Draw.
Loss.
I think we always beat them away in it, but Old Trafford, I think we'll lose.
Yeah.
we'll
I think it'll be a draw.
Watford away.
Win.
Well, you kind of hope so. It's Watford. Yeah. Villarreal away.
I didn't answer that Watford one yet.
Oh, gone.
We lost there last time 2-0.
When De Gea made the mistake, innit?
Yeah, and they beat us 3-1 with Jose.
How's Ranieri, you know?
Yeah, just about scrape a win.
Villarreal away.
Draw.
I think we win that.
I think we lose that. Away.
Oh, so we're out the Champions League then.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Ooh.
That's where he wants Ole to lose his job. So the league position's all right.
I want Ole to lose his job today.
And then, do you know what? So we're going Man City loss, and then you've got the Atalanta game. You've got Watford, and then Villarreal and Chelsea after that. We're not beating. Right, all I'm gonna say.
Chelsea away.
We're not beating Chelsea at the Bridge. That's our worst record in the Premier League. I think we've won there 3 times in the last 15 years.
Yeah.
Go on. Say your prediction for that.
We're winning that. Actually, no. We're going to draw that game.
Go on. Ty?
We're getting beat by Chelsea. It's going to be like
I think you are as well.
Why? Bro, stop bigging up this Chelsea team, bro. Innit? They can get out. They can be got
Champions League winners, yeah.
They can be got out, man.
Tell them Chelsea fans out there, Biz. You know them Chelsea fans love watching.
They can be got out, man. Don't watch that. Bubbles bursting, bro. Don't watch that, man.
CFCJ, bubbles bursting, rude boy.
CFCJ, bro. Relax yourself, my G.
Mason Mount ain't better than Foden either, but anyway.
What was he trying to say that? Was he trying to say that?
Yeah, man.
Bro, allow it, man. Mason Mount's sick, innit? But come on, man. Come on.
Arsenal at home.
Jerry. Allow it.
We win.
Arsenal. Yeah, you're getting slumped.
I think we draw that.
Energy.
Slumped, bruv. Bruv, that's the one. I don't care, bruv. You man are getting.
Ollie hasn't beaten Arteta
Bruv.
though.
Yeah, I don't care. It's happening. It's
All good.
I think
happening.
we could draw that.
All bad thing.
Nah, we're not drawing. No. That's the one. We're gonna slap them up, bruv, and then everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, all right, United. All right, I'm sorry.
Man,
Sorry,
played them on
Ole.
a Tuesday night again.
Huh?
We played them last time on a Tuesday night. We're playing them on a Tuesday night again when McTominay whipped it top bins and then Twan Debbie tried playing offside. We got them on a Tuesday night under floodlights. We're beating them.
But Axel was playing left back that game, I think it was, isn't it?
Yeah, left back.
And
Yeah.
And I think he had.
Floodlights. Baines, we're beating them. Old Trafford floodlights. We're cooking them. 2-0.
Nah.
Like,
We were under the floodlights when we played West Ham in the Carabao Cup at Old Trafford.
this is different. Trust me.
This is different, yeah. What? The Stratford end's going to suck the ball in now.
Yep.
Yeah. Energy. Hey, we get through. Do you know what? Actually, look at that. By the way, actually, we didn't even come to the end of it, right? So Arsenal, we say we win, yeah. After
I said
that,
draw.
okay. So is Ollie still in the job after people? You've seen what I've said. Is Ollie still in the job come December the 2nd then?
When's the Champions League group game? When's that last Young Boys game? When's the Young Boys game?
Young Boys after that, after the Palace game.
Okay, so early December, yeah?
Actually, yeah, come, we'll do that, yeah. Palace, we'll go up to Young Boys. Palace at home.
Win.
Yeah, I think we will.
The Young Boys is the 8th of December, the day before my birthday. These man get knocked out on my birthday or the day before my birthday again. Gunshot.
Wait, Biz, answer that. Do you think we'll beat Palace at home?
Palace at home. Ooh, fucking hell. We've lost the last two against them, man. We've lost the last two against them, man, at home, innit? So, we'll win that. We'll win.
And Young Boys at home to end the Champions League group stage.
We win that. Biz,
Yeah,
we are beating Young Boys, bro.
Yeah, we have to. We have to win that one.
Can I ask Biz something?
Go on.
You know that Young Boys game, Biz? If we get knocked out, which is probably on a Tuesday night.
Oh, am I going to have to say Ole out on my birthday?
No. Yeah, will you jump on it? Can you confirm you'll jump on a stream with us on your birthday if we get knocked out of Champions League?
What, the next day?
Can you confirm? Even if it's for 10 minutes?
What do you mean 10 minutes? He's staying for an hour.
Full hour.
Yeah.
What, man's going to cook me
The
on my
people,
birthday?
the people watching right now that are like, they want Biz Ram Glazer there.
They want what?
Biz Ram Glazer. If
You know what?
you're not.
I think if we're out of the Champions League, then he gets sacked. But I don't know whether my results will put him out the Champions League.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Because it depends on what Villarreal, Atalanta do at the same time as well.
Yeah. No, we're beating Young Boys.
Biz has confirmed that it's just going to be me and Statman if we get knocked out of the Champions League. All right, cool.
What day is it? No.
Nah.
It's a Wednesday night, bro. It's a Wednesday night.
Oh, so it'll be a Thursday. We'll have to do a special. Haj can jump on.
Yeah, we'll do a special.
Oh, no, not
come on.
Haj,
I'm
no.
definitely coming on as well.
Not Haj. Allow it.
But big up Troops' toenail for another super chat. PR7 Europa League Varane, Fridge, Potato Show. Nonsense. Don't come for Ronaldo and Varane, yeah. Listen, your team's about to get relegated, yeah? Troops' toenail. And you're coming for Ronaldo and Varane.
Yeah, you know, where do Arsenal fans get this energy from?
No.
I wish
He's a
I could
Newcastle
have their
fan.
energy. Oh, come on.
How is it?
He's actually a Newcastle fan.
Come on. Bruce and that, yeah, come on. United legend and that, but nah.
But anyway, that's probably the perfect
Not
way to
United.
end the video so we can clip this and replay this after the Arsenal game to see what's happened kind of thing, innit? Which should be interesting. But big up everyone for watching. Make sure you guys like the video. Subscribe to Trafford Tunnel and Never a Foul. Is there anything you guys want to say?
Yeah, we're gonna big up Yemi as well, just joined as well. Yemi, make sure you like as well, subscribe to Statman. People, Trafford Tunnel, please come over and subscribe. I'm sure Statman has got the description in the bio for the channel, so just click there. Statman's gonna be on ours tomorrow of the international break. Check Never a Foul for all our generic football stuff, which is starting soon. And you can follow me, Tyrone MC _ on Twitter. It's in Statman Bains' tweet as well at DJ RB is obviously my co-homie. Big up every single time for coming through. And most importantly, people, big up Statman, man. Great channel. on his way to 5K. Let's get it there, man. 5K.
Less than 500 away now.
Wow.
Not far, man. Not far.
It's
Bro, how long
not
was the
that
time
5K.
been-
You might be there come like start of the what's it called when we play Leicester.
Nah, I doubt that will happen. That's too quick, isn't it?
Positive, like Ollie. Positive.
Yeah, positivity.
But you lot, make sure you guys subscribe because I think the last video has over like 8K views here, and I still ain't hit 5K subs. You lot are mocking me. And make sure you guys follow the Twitch as well.
Smash up the like button, people. Then.
You're not gonna say your notification bell.
Yeah, you're gonna
Hey, notification bell. Yeah, somewhere around.
Big up
It's
Worldwide
up
Red
there.
Show for
Yeah.
subscribing.
Yeah, love that.
But anyway, big up everyone for watching. We'll be back on YouTube on Friday, I think it is, and Twitch tomorrow. So make sure you guys follow the Twitch.